Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Gurudeva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha।
गु अर्थात अंधकार, रु अर्थात नाश करने वाला। जो अंधकार का नाश करता है वही गुरु होता है।
Megha Didi, how does a guru destroy ignorance? I have seen many Swamijis giving discourses. Is that how they help destroy our ignorance?
Shruti, whatever guru teaches in the discourse is just a small portion of their teaching. Their life itself is a scripture, and at every breath there's a teaching.
This sounds idealistic. Is this even possible in today's time?
Of course, we don't need to go way back in time too. Not too long ago lived a great saint, our Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. Let me take you through a day in his life, and you will know how a guru destroys ignorance in his own unique ways. Our Pujya Gurudev used to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. His day would start by responding to letters from devotees all over the world, who would write to him seeking spiritual guidance and telling him about the joys and sorrows of life. Let me take you to one such morning in Vancouver.
Robin, I have written these 20 letters. Please put them in an envelope and post them in their respective addresses.
Sure, Gurudev, I will do it right away. I don't have envelopes big enough for these letters. Let me fold these letters so they fit into smaller envelopes and then mail them.
No, that's not how it is to be done. This is God's work. It must be beautiful. Always remember for whom we are doing all this work.
So Shruti, you see through this small incident, Gurudev taught us a very important lesson on how to perform all actions in life. Every action should be performed with excellence for the Lord. This is our gift to him.
Wow, I can't believe this. Gurudev got up before 4 a.m. every day, even at the age of 70. I thought the life of a sannyasin is fun. They get to eat delicious food, travel in fancy cars. You know, it's kind of a laid-back life that they have.
Ha ha ha. Shruti, you're not the only one who thinks sannyasin's life is that of pi, kha, so. Pina, khana, sona. There was another devotee by the name Ram who thought the same. Once Gurudev was holding a Dhyana Yajna at Tirupati ashram. On a Sunday, he had to go for an inauguration ceremony of an ashram which was 25 miles away from Tirupati, which involved a lecture at a temple and bhiksha at the home of a devotee. But en route, he had to stop at 2 other places. Let me take you there to show you how this afternoon went.
Hari Om Swamiji, welcome to Chandragiri. We are so blessed to have you here.
Hari Om. I am glad to see you after a long time. How have you been?
Very well, Swamiji. Swamiji, your schedule today morning is very busy before lunch. So I have prepared upma for you. Please come sit down. I will serve it to you.
Okay, let us have breakfast.
I think Goswami's life is pretty good. You get to eat such delicious food items throughout the day.
Ram, as you will be accompanying me today, why don't you also join for breakfast?
Sure, Swamiji.
Thank you for preparing the very good food. We must leave now to reach Pudipatla.
Hari Om Swamiji, welcome to Pudipatla. We are so blessed to have your darshan.
Hari Om, how are you? How is your family?
I'm doing well, Swamiji. Business is going well. All my family is here helping set up the stage and other arrangements inside.
Very good. So where do we go now?
Swamiji, you must have started early from Chandragiri and would be very hungry now. We have prepared this rich breakfast for you. I hope you like it.
Of course. Ram, you also please have some.
Sure, Swamiji.
Swamiji, I made this upma and it has very little ghee. Can I serve you some more?
Yes, bring it on. Put some for Ram too. He's not eating well.
Swamiji is eating as though he has not touched food all morning. I am already so sick of the food. I wish I could say no to the host.
The food is very good. Ram, this is called true sannyasa.
Wait, that's not the end. After that, Swamiji accepted another lunch bhiksha at noon, following by another regular lunch at the host's place. This incident occurred when he arrived there for lunch.
The lunch is all ready. Let me warm up some of my spinach pastries for Swamiji. What all do I have here? Hand-picked spinach, the finest olive oil, the freshest phyllo pastry, delicious ricotta cheese, and fresh herbs. Excellent. Let me put this in the oven. Pranam, Swamiji. I'm so glad that you came to my house.
Hari Om, Christian, how have you been?
Very well, Swamiji, by your grace. I have also been listening to your Gita classes regularly. I will tell you more about it after we eat lunch. Swamiji, you must be hungry now. Let me serve you lunch first.
Swamiji, we just ate 2 heavy meals. How can we eat more?
I understand, Ram. However, Christine has eagerly waited and prepared a lunch for us. Hey, what is this?
Spinach triangle, Swamiji. It's a Greek recipe.
Very good. Delicious. You made this.
Yes, Swamiji.
What is in there?
Swamiji, it's Greek pastry, ricotta cheese, hand-picked spinach, and fresh herbs.
You really made them?
Yes, Swamiji.
You made the pastry dough?
Oh no, Swamiji. I bought that ready-made.
You made the cheese?
No, Swamiji. I bought that cheese.
The spinach?
I got her at the market, Swamiji.
So, you made them? They are very good.
Pardon me, Swamiji. Thank you for making me realize the depth of my ego.
Shruti, this was just one afternoon from Gurudev's life. He ate a little just as prasad only from his devotees. He went through this kind day after day, year after year, because of the love in his heart for his devotees and disciples. Not only that, but he would compliment them for their exceptional culinary genius. But whenever he saw his devotees swelling up in pride, he left no stone unturned to roast the ego.
Yes, I can see how he taught us by example how much sacrifice a sannyasin's life truly contains. I wonder how Gurudev could deal with different people and convey his message to them. I am sure some of them were rebellious too.
Of course, there were many who were rebellious, but Gurudev was a master at dealing with them. Let me show you how Gurudev's evening looked like. At one of Swamiji's yajnas in Kerala, a young student rebelliously disturbed the satsang when he got up and shouted from the end of the hall.
Swamiji, how can we know God?
Know him. He cannot be known as you know this table or your spouse. He is not an object of the intellect. He is the very subject. For example, you are walking along a dark country road at night, illuminating your path with a battery torch. You want to know how the torch gives light. You unscrew the torch. You will not be able to see the battery cells, as the bulb will not emit light unless powered by the battery cells. Similarly, the eyes, the ears, the mind, and the intellect, all of which get their own power to function from the life principle, cannot understand it as an object. God is thus conceived of as a life principle in everyone.
So, Swamiji, if God cannot be seen, then what is the significance of idol worship?
When your dear mother has gone abroad, don't you get solace by looking at her photograph? You do know that the photograph isn't your mother herself, but it does remind you of her great love for you. Likewise, all the idols in temples are to remind the devotees of the Supreme. Since the human mind cannot conceive of a formless Supreme, God is represented as an idol.
Wait a minute, Swami. Only those who respect you will listen to you. But a person like me, who has no respect for you, will not obey you. So of what use are your teachings?
Is that so? Then come up here and I will show you. No, I think it is better for you to stand in front of me for the discussion, as you don't respect me. Now, could you come back to where you stood in the first place, here on my right? Now, sit down. Please, can you now repeat your earlier statement? You see, young man, respect is not necessary to obey what the elders say. All you need is the eagerness to know. You are obeying me.
Swamiji, you have opened my eyes. I feel terrible for my behavior. Please forgive me.
That is okay. You are gentle and good. Never hesitate to ask a question. It is through curiosity alone that we get clarity. Okay? Now you can all leave. We will meet at 6 a.m. tomorrow for the morning class.
Why is Swamiji asking us to leave before him today? Generally, we leave after he walks off from the stage. Let me go and ask him.
For some reason, I'm unable to get up. Can you please call some volunteers to help me get off from the stage?
Gurudev, what happened? Your foot is bleeding so badly.
Yes. When I was climbing up the stage, I think I stepped on a nail. Now can you please call some volunteers so I can get up quickly?
Move! Move! Please move! Move!
What are you doing? What do you think they are? They are not just ordinary people, but Krishna himself. Every day I speak to that Lord who is in me and in everyone around. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Megha Didi, I am touched by the compassion Gurudev had for people and his ability to bear through pain. If it had been me, I would have screamed at the top of my lungs as soon as I stepped on that nail.
Gurudev's compassion for his devotees was something that cannot be described in words. Also, Shruti, Gurudev bearing through pain has a deeper message ingrained in it. He taught us how one can get detached from the body by choice and understand very clearly that we are not the body, but we are temporarily in the body.
Now I understand how a guru destroys ignorance by merely giving measured doses of teachings to his students. Great are the masters who teach at every breath, and fortunate are the students who understand this teaching.
Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.